Currently we have lots of MMORPGs on a gaming market. Some new ones, some old ones, but which are the best MMORPGs to play during this year? In today's video, you will see 5 best PC MMORPGs worth to play in 2022. Before we start, let me just say, subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more MMORPG videos in the future. Let's start with Lost Ark. Lost Ark is a free-to-play MMORPG developed by Tripod Studios and Smilegate RPG, already released in Korea, Japan and Russia, but for Western release of this game we need to wait for February 11, 2022. Publisher of Lost Ark for the West is Amazon Games, company which have developed and published their own game recently, New World. Lost Ark is an action RPG combat style kind of game with isometric perspective and a huge world to explore. Game can offer to you huge diversity of classes to play, and for release of the game in the West we should be able to choose between 15 playable classes. If you don't mind isometric perspective and lots of RNG boxes included in content of this game, then Lost Ark is a game for you. After playing this game for a long time in Korea, Japan and Russia, I can only confirm that this game have high quality and huge amount of content, which explains high popularity of the game over there in Korea, Japan and Russia, and I have no doubt that this release will probably remain as the biggest MMORPG release in the Western regions in 2022. If you are interested into Lost Ark, check my YouTube channel for lots of gameplay videos, guides for new players and reviews. And I can also show you here in Korea, we have always something happening regarding Lost Ark. We have recently get announcement of 3 new classes. One of these 3 new classes is incoming to the game, as you can see here, on January 12th. So very soon, Artist. We will see Artist very soon. However, in the future we will see also Female Berserker and Iromancer. 2 new classes incoming to Korea, and after that, of course, in some new updates after Western release, we will see all of these classes here in the West. Lost Ark is first game on my list, and without any doubt we are talking here about one very high quality game which will be very popular and played after Western release. So I can highly recommend to you if you like to play MMORPGs and if you can handle that isometric perspective of the game. That is perspective of the game. Let's compare that, for example, with Diablo, for example. If you can handle that, you will be very satisfied with Lost Ark. Let's go forward with Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 is a MMORPG developed by ArenaNet and published by NCSoft, released in August 2012. Set in the fantasy world of Tyria, the game follows a re-emergence of Destiny's Edge, a disbanded guild dedicated to fighting elder dragons, a Lovecraftian species that has seized control of Tyria in the time since the original Guild Wars. The game takes place in a persistent world with a story that progresses in instanced environments. Guild Wars 2 claims to be unique in the genre by featuring a storyline that is responsive to players' actions, something which is common in single-player role-playing games but rarely seen in multiplayer ones. A dynamic event system replaces traditional questing, utilizing the ripple effect to allow players to approach quests in a different ways as a part of persistent world. In February 2022, we will get the 3rd expansion for this game, End of Dragons, so this will be a perfect opportunity to return to this game or to start to play it if you have never tried to play it before. So what else to say except Guild Wars 2 have shown us that this is one really high quality title within last few years for sure, and as you can see, developers and publisher are still very active. We are getting this new expansion which you can see in front of you, End of Dragons, very soon in February. So for second option after Lost Ark, I can highly recommend to you Guild Wars 2. Let's go forward with Elder Scrolls Online. The Elder Scrolls Online is a MMORPG developed by ZeniMax Online Studios and published by Bethesda Softworks. It was released in April 2014, and since then until today, it still remains to be one of the highest quality titles in MMORPG gaming genre. The game is set in the continent of Tamriel and features a storyline indirectly connected with another game in the Elder Scrolls franchise. It has been in development for 7 years before its release in 2014 with a mandatory monthly subscription model. It initially received mixed reviews after release, but with the rebranding into Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited in 2015 and transition to buy-to-play model with microtransactions and optional subscription, game became even more popular and played. The player can choose between 10 different races and 6 classes when creating a character, and after that I can promise you, you will enjoy on your journey. 2022 is looking very good for Elder Scrolls Online, and as you can see in front of you, we have a new global reveal event announced for January 27. We have already get some teaser trailers. I will put link in description below video so you can check the trailers for yourself. It will be too long now to show you. However, we have exciting year ahead of us regarding Elder Scrolls Online, so this is the third game on my list, and without any doubt, if you try to play this game, you will be very happy with content and in generally with that gameplay experience. Let's go forward with Final Fantasy XIV. Final Fantasy XIV is a MMORPG developed and published by Square Enix. The original Final Fantasy XIV, released in September 2010, was a commercial and critical failure, but version of the game released in 2013 was a huge success, and by October 2021, total of 24 million players have been registered to play the game. That is one really amazing number, you have to agree. Even today, when I'm making this video, Final Fantasy XIV is very highly popular and played. With the release of new expansion Endwalker on December 7, 2021, popularity of this game have continued to grow even more. Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker is the fourth expansion for Final Fantasy XIV. It was announced in February 2021, and from release on December 7, reactions of players are very positive. With new expansion, 2 new jobs are introduced, Sage and Reaper. The level cap for all disciplines, excluding limited jobs, was increased to 90, new dungeons and trials were included at launch, and much more. So Final Fantasy XIV, another very good option to play during 2022, and actually this game, I can recommend this game basically anytime during 2022, even during 2021. In generally, when we are talking about high quality titles, this game in front of you is one of the peak, let's say peak quality or regarding MMORPG gaming genre. Let's go forward with Black Desert Online. Black Desert Online is a sandbox-oriented fantasy MMORPG developed by Korean developer Pearl Abyss and originally published for Microsoft Windows in 2015. The game offers a really beautiful open world, very good action combat, housing, fishing, farming and trading, as well as a large PvP siege events and castle battles. Black Desert Online in-game story is taking us in high fantasy world and revolves around the conflict between 2 rival nations, the Republic of Calphion and the Kingdom of Valencia. During 2021, we have seen few new classes released, and developers have managed to provide lots of interesting events for players to participate in. On December 22nd, 2021, we have seen huge reboot of 17 classes with lots of changes regarding skills and graphical design with start of winter season. If you want to enjoy in really beautiful graphic and combat which feel good under the fingers, you need to try to play this game. Black Desert Online is a buy-to-play game, but a few times per year, Pearl Abyss is providing us with a special event, and during that event you can grab a copy of the game completely for free. Each time I notice that that event is up, I make video about that here on my YouTube channel, so if you want to get BDO for free, don't worry, next time also when I see that event is up and live, I will let you know about that instantly here in dedicated video. So these 5 games which I can mention today, Lost Ark, Guild Wars 2, Elder Scrolls Online, Final Fantasy XIV and Black Desert Online are for sure MMORPGs worth to play in 2022, which have certain high quality. We might get some new titles, we might get a release of Blue Protocol somewhere during 2022, maybe some other new MMORPG might be surprise for us during the year. However, these 5 games we know for sure that we can play this year and enjoy in really beautiful gameplay and high quality of the games. Biggest release of this year for sure, Lost Ark. I have no doubt you will enjoy in this game. If you have never tried to play this game, check my YouTube channel for lots of gameplay videos, guides, news and reviews, not only from World of Lost Ark, but in generally from world of MMORPG gaming with focus on new upcoming PC MMORPGs. Let me know in the comments below video which one of these games have you already tried to play, and of course which MMORPG are you playing nowadays. Thank you for watching the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more MMORPG videos in the future. See you soon.